Birdsall here in the Live Impact studio. We need to check out your weather as we come up on 1 o'clock on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. All eyes to the weekend, Becca.
Yeah, this is definitely a talker. I've been getting a lot of text messages about this and a lot of personal emails. What is going to be happening this weekend? I will say, if you check your Apple weather app, it shows that it is going to be snowing the entire weekend with the potential of dropping 10 inches. That is not what we have in the forecast, but we are looking at a significant winter weather storm that is headed our way as we go into your Saturday and Sunday. So here is the latest. Do want to get to that right now as we are weather impact alert as we anticipate this system to head our way as we come towards this weekend. This is going to be mainly later in the day on Saturday when we could see a few flurries, and then that potential for that changeover to freezing rain as we go into your Sunday. This is going to be a messy system. This is not black and white, and it's very dependent on where this low pressure system ends up. That could bring us more cold rain, that could bring us a mix, or that could just bring us snow. So there's so many questions and limited answers at this point, but as we get closer to the date, we will know the specifics. Right now, we do know that this is going to be an impactful system. Prepare to stay home and anticipate some outages as well. Surface map, well, the system is going to be spawning over in Texas, where they are going to have a chance for some winter weather as well as it continues to push across the east. The southeast, all the way down over towards portions of Georgia, also will get a chance on freezing rain and snow. So here comes a Saturday morning for us. So this is just one model run, and we're still a little bit too far out for exact specifics, but giving you an idea of what will be unfolding. Forgot a couple of flurries in and around the greater Charlotte area, really picking up as we go later in on the day towards those evening hours. You can see this showing more widespread snow, potentially heavy snow as we go later in on the day on Saturday, and then early Sunday morning as that low pressure system continues to track alongside that cold front. It's potentially where we could get some warmer air aloft that will allow for the potential of freezing rain on top of the snow that we're expected to get for Saturday. So this is Sunday morning, right around 10 o'clock. Now, where exactly this freezing rain line ends up across the mountains, foothills, into the Charlotte area, that is what we'll have to fine tune. But this looks like it's going to be a long duration event between Saturday and Sunday. That means big, even major impacts, lots of accumulation expected, and it even continues into Monday morning as well. So there could be a good chance that all said and done, we pick up a lot of snow, we pick up a lot of ice, or maybe it's just a cold rain, but there's going to be a lot of moisture to work with. And I think we'll see those impacts linger into your Monday as well. So there's that low pressure system that we're going to be talking about, whether it trends more north, more south, or kind of just stays in that center there. It's going to have a huge dependency on what sort of precipitation that we see. So if it trends a little bit more north, that means more of a cold rain. The second scenario, a little bit more ice. And then if it sinks a little bit further south, that third scenario would be to see a little bit more snow. What we are confident on is we are going to be seeing some sort of winter weather this weekend. We were at about a 50 to 70% chance, it's just not showing yet in these colors. So what we're watching for in terms of ice accumulation, this is actually a story that I will be breaking out on later on today, this afternoon. So ice accumulation, you would think maybe a tenth, quarter, or half an inch. That doesn't really seem like much, but a quarter inch or more, actually, that is ice storm warning criteria. And that's when you'll want to avoid unnecessary travel. We've got some light icing or a glaze on trees. You can also see some scattered power outages as well. But once you get up to around a half inch or more, that's in the major category. You've got a coating of ice, impassable travel, you've got broken tree limbs just due to the weight of ice, and numerous power outages. And that's a potential as we go into this weekend, not just for us, but kind of across the southeast as well. And again, those impacts could linger into your Monday as well. Futurecast snowfall has been kind of off the charts lately. This is one outlandish model run, giving you an idea of the trends that are going up. So while we are not expecting these amounts, we are seeing those trends going up for the potential of that winter weather. That is why we are weather impact alert. Let's talk about today. Sunny, certainly chilly out there. Highs will be in the middle to upper 40s, but should be a great day if you have any outdoor activities planned. We've got not one cloud in the sky, so wall-to-wall sunshine out there that extends from the mountains into the metro. We'll see those temperatures continue to rise up over the next couple of days. I'd say Thursday probably the pick of the week. Highs will be just shy of 60 degrees. It's going to be fantastic conditions. If you actually have any errands that you might need to run, James and I were talking about this earlier, our producer, of things we need to get to prepare. I don't have an ice scraper, which is kind of crazy, but I'm thinking that I might want to get that, some
I have
extra
to find
snacks.
mine, yeah.
Yes. So Thursday, great day to go out to the grocery store in this Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day. After that, that's kind of when things start to fall downhill. Friday, anticipating a couple light showers, just kind of a nuisance. And then here comes those big impacts between Saturday and Sunday. I can tell you WCNC will be fully staffed to get you through this. Anything that comes your way, we will be live in many different locations giving you updates about this. But again, Monday, my goodness. High of 35 degrees, morning temperatures down into the 20s. So not only are we anticipating winter weather, but it's also going to be downright cold. Those wind chills are likely going to be in the single digits, teens for a lot of us. So if you haven't already, prepare your house, winterize your home, and get those big coats out as we anticipate this weekend.
I've got the coat, the earmuffs, the gloves, the hand warmers,
Yes.
all of the things.
I've got
Becca.
all my ski gear in the
Oh,
closet.
there you go.
That I don't normally take out, but
You're
I
going to
think
look
this
like
is,
this
might be
little snow
good.
bunny wear this
Yes.
weekend. All right, Becca Birdsall, thank you for that update. We're sure to keep in touch towards the end of the week, certainly, as we get ready. Bitter cold. Doesn't sound like it's going to be fun. I don't know. Maybe if you're home
Yeah.
and get some snowfall. We'll see as we get closer to the weekend. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We are expecting the president to speak on his 1-year mark at the White House briefing. That is coming up any minute as we keep an eye on the White House. We'll take a break here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus.